Hey guys, welcome to Touch the Clutch. Today it's me, Igor. Terry's behind the camera, and we have our friend Julian with us. We brought him in for you to hear an opinion of a non-car person. He has a truck. It's a truck.
Yeah, we got a Ram Rebel 1500.
Yeah, so this is his first time driving a convertible and a coupe, like for a long time.
Yep.
So we brought him in to discuss. So what are your first thoughts, Julian?
First thoughts, car is minty, 12 out of 10. Getting one of these tomorrow.
You said you're actually gonna try to buy one by the end of the year?
Yeah.
Convertible?
100%.
But you're not worried that in Toronto it's gonna be an issue?
I am, but it's gonna be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it. But
100%.
will you have two cars or one?
I'm gonna have two cars.
Two cars? Yeah, that's a good option.
Yeah.
Okay, so this car, like when we rented it at first, like because we had a good lineup. At first we had like the Porsche here, then we had the M4. I thought this car is gonna be underwhelming and just gonna be like a boring car. But when we picked it up, like after 2 days here, we were really tired, and this car really matched our mood well because it was super comfortable. It was a boat. It's quiet, and like what I noticed, like when we got in, it's just how everything's wrapped in leather. Like it's very nicely done. Terry said it's like the extended leather package in this car, and honestly, I think if you're buying BMW from the dealership, I think you should get it 100%. Like it makes the car feel a lot more luxurious.
And the speakers are mint. The speakers are solid.
Yes. Our friend here is an aspiring musician, and you think the quality is like mint, like it's
Quality
perfect.
is solid. It sounds like when the roof is down, it sounds like you're in like a stadium. Tiesto's
Yes.
right there.
Yeah, because we've been in cars with like really good speakers, even better probably speakers than this, but since it's not open, it doesn't have the same acoustics. In here, like even this, with the same speakers, you close the roof, it sounds worse than, like it doesn't feel as open. And we also had like a little concert we can play for you with the keys. So everybody loves the speakers on this car, even the geese. So we drove this car from Miami to Orlando. It's like a 4-hour drive each way. We did it all in one day, like there and back. And to be honest, like for 2 people, this car is perfect, like comfort level. But for 3 people, it's not good. Even though it's a huge coupe, it's still a coupe. In the back, like he's 6'1", I'm like 5'10". I'm 6 feet minus 2. So I was sitting in the front, he was sitting in the back. Like we both have like half an inch of like leg room maximum, and if you're coming back at night, like you can't sleep, like you're literally sitting vertically. So as a driver you can sleep nicely on the drive, but as passengers you can't. So the seats are very adjustable, but it didn't really help us for the comfort, but as a driver it is. So the thing is, what it has, what like I haven't seen in other cars like that I've driven, is this piece right here. So it kind of supports your upper back, which is perfect because my Nissan Pathfinder, like the seat literally like goes back so far. You have like 2-3 inches to the back. This is like in an airplane, you can fold it and nap
Oh, driving.
while driving. This also goes forward, so you can even recline and drive like this. And everything else is kind of standard. Like you have the thing for the knees, like these inflate and deflate, lumbar support, up, down, like very adjustable. So it's very nice. But if you want to actually like road trip this car, you can only take 2 people comfortably. So we're gonna talk about the engine. Is an N55. It's a straight 6 engine. It actually is plenty fast enough for this car. It feels really quick. What I loved about the seating position, like when you sit in it, like the front windshield is very, very slanted. Like you can see the slope of it. It's honestly like it looks like it's like a 35 maybe degree slope. Like it's probably one of the lowest ones I've seen so far. Even comparing to the M4, I think the M4 is slightly higher, like from my personal like feel. Other than that, like it's a newer car, which is nice because it has Apple CarPlay right here. The radar like doesn't have a nice place to plug in, so we had to like have a wire running like this. But if you have this car permanently, you can just put it here probably. Other than that, like the rear mirror was kind of cool. I'll just show you because this is kind of. So it gives you the illusion that it helps, but it doesn't for wind. Ow. And I think that's it. We'll have some like what's it called B-rolls from the night because I think this car looks great at night. The color, I don't know. The color is like a personal option, like choice. If I could find one, I would either get white or black for this car. Nothing super flashy, which is great. It's a little bit too dull. What do you think? What else do you have to? What about the practicality of this compared to a truck?
It's a completely different drive.
Oh yeah,
Completely
because you were
different
also
drive.
mentioning how the drive is completely different. Because you got in, you're like, whoa, feels like a different type of breed of car.
Yeah, you're like so close to the ground in comparison to a truck. Like it's not the same.
And you said you felt even less safe because you didn't
It
see
does
everything.
feel less safe. 'Cause you don't see enough. You don't see nearly as much. When you're sitting on top, you kind of get to see like everything. Here
Yeah.
it's like it's different. I'm not saying it's not safe. It just feels different.
But what
It's a
about
new
like
feel.
higher speeds? Does it feel safer than a truck or worse?
It feels pretty much the same.
The same?
I won't lie. Yeah.
So, but how fast, like for example, can you push your truck? Like you can't.
Like I pushed my truck like say 180, 190. I mean yesterday we went 180, 190, and then same thing.
So it feels the same.
It feels the same. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing
It
is,
feels sturdier on turns. You have much more control because the car is lower.
yeah. But for example, like a truck, you can't push it faster. That's it, right? Like it maxes
That's
out.
pretty
at
much
one.
it, yeah.
But here you can still go faster.
I felt like I could definitely have one faster.
Okay, so I think that's the big difference. Like up to 180, 190, he's saying it feels similar, but after that, like he still feels he can push this higher.
You could definitely push it higher.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't know. The suspension, we didn't check if it's adaptive, but like it is too soft for like aggressive turns, driving hard. But this is not a car for that. Like if you want a car for that, get an M4. If you want like cruising in style, pulling up to a business event, then get something like this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for a drive. We'll show you like how it pulls, how it like handles a little bit, and that's it. And since this car is the 2018 and has all the like nicer features, not for racing, but for like cruise chilling. Okay. It has the adaptive like lane change, so not adaptive. Like it doesn't let you change lanes. Is this what it is?
No, that's just blind spot monitoring. So it's blind spot monitoring right here.
Yeah, blind spot monitoring. This keeps you in a like this. Adjusts your distance to the car at the front.
No, this adjusts the distance of the car at the front.
What is this then?
This is, I think, pretty sure you press this and it will do adaptive cruise control. But then this adjusts the distance.
No, okay, so that's what I mean. This is adaptive cruise control. So this holds the distance to the car in front. If they come to a stop, you come to a stop. If they accelerate, you accelerate. So you don't have to like play around with the gas pedal in the traffic. And this, you just kind of set it if you want to feel safer or sketchier, right? To the like farther or closer to the car.
But even the closest you can get to the car,
it's still comfortable.
It's still like far enough.
Okay. Because I haven't. You were driving with it, and then this is like it just vibrates your steering wheel if you swerve out of the lane. And this is the the heads-up display here.
Can you turn it on?
It is on.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, right there.
So the thing is, like, what I think about these heads-up displays, like in aggressive cars and like the ones you drive fast, like you don't really want it because it adds an extra like light source, and at night like it distracts you. But in cars where you're just cruising, driving for a long time or to work, then it is nice because you can gauge your speed and whatever else like is there. I haven't used it on this car. I don't know what's there, but if you're driving fast, I would turn it off just because it adds an extra like distraction to you, and you want as minimal. And you can see it here. Like if you're driving fast, you're not checking your speed like all the time. And I think that's it. Like it has a auto hold, which is kind of like you press the brake harder, I believe.
When you come to full stop, it just holds.
It just
don't
holds
have
it. You don't have to push it harder.
No.
Okay. Because the Macan, you push it harder and it holds. So it holds it, which is nice. You don't have to like strain your vulnerable quads. And I think that's it, right? So we can go for a drive, see how it accelerates. Maybe do some daytime and nighttime B-rolls. So as you can tell, the car drives very quietly. And it pulls. This is like, this was in Comfort, and it still feels, yeah, Comfort Plus. Out of all the settings, it has like Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort, Comfort Plus, and Eco Pro. Yeah, I just put an Eco Pro by accident, but Eco Pro like is way too economical. We don't like that. It turns your engine off. It makes the car very like slow. And Comfort Plus is actually very like acceptable to drive every day. It doesn't dumb the car down. And you just saw I did a pull, and it delays it a little bit, but it's still, after it starts going, it goes. I don't know, we can do one acceleration here, I guess, in Sport Plus. And at first we even thought this car, like we weren't sure like if this is an all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, but then when you put it in rear-wheel drive, it's Sport Plus, then you can actually tell. In Comfort, like it's not enough power to actually like spin the wheels. Okay, so we're gonna do the launch control. It's just you put it in Sport Plus, transmission into Sport mode, hold the brake, gas. It says launch control active, release the brake. That's 60 right there. It's plenty quick for a 640.
There's 3 people in the car and a bunch of luggage.
Yeah. And the tires, I haven't checked if they're good, but it doesn't feel like they're bad. Like they feel pretty decent. Handling it's typical for like a larger coupe. Like it's just soft and comfortable and not aggressive, but police. I should have probably turned on my radar before I was doing that, but it's okay. And I think that's it. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. And have a good day.